During the battle for Telrega, Ike and the rest of his company came to a bleak realization. Wherever the Crimean army marches, the land becomes a battlefield. The damage is immense. Warfare and floodwaters claim homes, crops, and hope. Villagers seeking shelter and safety stumble blindly through the snow. To them, there is no doubt that the Crimeans are an invasion force. However, the Crimeans have their own homeland to save. Focused as they are on that overriding goal, they cannot stop even to help the innocent victims of war. The only way they can help the people of Dayan is to keep marching. The faster they reach Dayan's capital of Navasa and put an end to the war, the better for everyone. Hey guys, it's Robot Ham. Welcome back to more Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. Last time we found out who the traitor is and we have to kill. This time we're taking on Chapter 21 without a king. What? Are you telling me that His Majesty has not yet returned? Yes, sir. We've sent many messengers, but have yet to receive any sort of official response. The Crimean army is on our doorstep. What is His Highness thinking? If we want to protect the capital, we need a leader equal to one of the four riders. Just in case. I'm sure the king has considered this. Lady Ina, I don't understand how you're able to remain so calm. Dayan soldiers are the most elite warriors on the continent. In addition, our numbers are far superior to the Crimeans. And yet they march on Navasa. This is the Dayan capital. If there's any danger of it falling into enemy hands, we can let nothing stop us from protecting it. No offense, Lady Ina, but as a general, I do not feel you're ready for such a vital command. I think you are exactly right. Then, when this command was given to you, why did you not firmly refuse? Do you really think that wise, General? Would you refuse a direct order from the king? Let me tell you something that I've discovered. If we are unable to hold the capital, I do not believe the king will be all that upset. Asheron does not hold a strong attachment to the country of Dayan. What are you talking about? Do you understand exactly what it is you're saying? Yes? Ridiculous! There isn't a monarch in the world who would not be moved by the loss of his own country. Such a preposterous notion is beyond comprehension. General Kasatai, do not avert your eyes from reality. Reality? What reality is that? All I see is your guesswork. Then tell me, why did the king suddenly order the invasion of Crimea? As sanctions for that nation choosing to ally itself with those evil and treacherous subhumans. On the surface, that would seem to be so. But doesn't the action strike you as odd? To apply sanctions properly, it would be necessary to speak with Benyon first. Benyon is the suzerain state, and Crimea answers to her. We needed Benyon's leave to make a formal declaration of war. Dayan's disregard for that process made us a paria in the eyes of our neighbors, and opened us to attack from all sides. And yet, not only did the king not do this, but he chose to invade without warning. It was the worst possible strategy. Furthermore, once the king conquered Crimea through strength of arms, he seized the castle and set up residence. And now he uses it as a stepping stone for an invasion of Gallia. Which means the king's goal was never to apply sanctions, or even to defeat Crimea. If Ashnor moves against Gallia, it's easy to envision Phoenicis, Kilvis, and Goldoa joining the conflict. And if all that happens, Benyon would be forced to ally itself with Dayan, rather than side with the subhumans. Look where that leads us. A continent embroiled in war. Is that not the true desire of the king? If you consider it in that way, your words do begin to make sense. Yet, to accomplish that, the citizens of Crimea would have to be sacrificed. That would be an act of madness. Let's return to the topic at hand. The king has gained himself a new castle, and I believe he considers whatever land he occupies to be his kingdom. Dayan and its people are already behind him. He need not look back. If the king wished to rule the world, he would want as much military strength as possible. To forsake even a portion of the strength he currently possesses willingly, why, it would be sheer folly. That doesn't matter. What's important is that we recognize the chance which Dayan has been given. We must stop the Crimeans here. If we do not show the king our value, we are doomed. Make no mistake about it. This is complete lunacy. We will receive no reinforcements. We must hold nothing back. It is our only chance of survival. I cannot. Why is this? Be strong. The king has provided us, and the capital, with one final measure. We will use it to weather this storm. However, to use it, I need you, General Kasatai. Your cooperation is imperative. If you want to win, you must trust me. Understood. In this time, let us cling to any hope we can find. No, General Ina, I place my trust in you. So this is the day in capital, eh? If we can just defeat King Ashnard, this war will be over. Ike, here you are. What is it, monsieur? Are you sure that you have enough soldiers to lay siege to the capital? Your opponent is called Mad King Ashnard, after all. Who knows what sort of traps he has in store for you? He may indeed have something planned. Surely they've received reports of our advancement. Yet it's so quiet. It looks like every able-bodied man has been conscripted into the army, while women and children have evacuated the area. We're not invaders. We wouldn't lay a hand on the citizenry. There's no way for them to know that. They do know what their army did to the people of Crimea, however. If they fear they will be punished for that, I'm sure they decided to err on the side of caution. What? What happened to the people of Crimea? Surely only the soldiers were imprisoned or killed. You truly have no idea how to rule a nation. Do you know what happens to a country that loses a war? Everything is destroyed. Homes, land, crops, everything. And the citizens? They're not even treated as human. Crimeans, especially those near the capital, where Dayan's presence is the strongest, are treated worse than than Laguz. What? Why would they? That's horrible. The people understand this, which is why they pay the protection in the form of taxes. For the royals and nobles who are charged with protecting the people, there's no greater sin than to be defeated in war. It is the ultimate betrayal of the people's trust. By the gods, I'm a fool. Soren, enough. Princess, be that as it may, the majority of people want to see the royal family restored to power. They believe that you will help them reclaim their old lives and restore peace. Now it's time for us to throw down Ashnard and drive his army from Crimean soil. You're the only one who can do that. Do you understand? Yes I do. I will save the people of Crimea. This I swear. As I've said before, I won't be turned away. If there are traps, we just fight our way through. This war ends here. Yes, I'm with you all the way. I hope it all goes as planned. I'll do my best to make it so. Whew, that was a long introduction, and we got a few more things to watch here. Mainly one support and a couple info. Hi there. Yes? Hello. Nice weather today? Can I help you with something? No, not really. I'm just, so you want nothing from me then? What an odd fella. Well, then I'll be going. I don't get these Bjork at all. Dang it, Oscar, you messed that up. Stupid. How am I supposed to do this? I've never dealt with these bird tribes before. But we're allies. We have to learn to communicate with each other. I'll do it right next time. What a great support. Alright, we got a couple infos. General, thank you. The people of Talrega were the enemy, yet you treated them with kindness. I don't know how to thank you. Oh, the provisions? It wasn't enough, but I wanted to do whatever I could. It's nothing for you to worry about, though. General Ike. My lady, is that you? Lady Fizzart? Huh? Oh, it is you. Lord Shaharam's lovely daughter. Thank heavens you're still alive. You're from Talrega? That's right. I'm Sophie, from the village of Luma. Luma? Didn't expect to see that here. I can't live there anymore, so I brought my two sisters here to the capital. After that battle, I was sure that you'd been claimed by the Dark Angel, just like Lord Shaharam. But here you are. Is this your bodyguard? Ooh, so strong. You watch out for my lady, you hear? She's Lord Shaharm's precious little girl. You keep an eye on her, and don't let those nasty Crimeans get near her. Actually, please listen to me, milady. We understand all about those floodgates. Lord Shaharm would have never done such a thing if he had any other choice. We know it was those Crimeans that did it. Why, when he wasn't on duty, Lord Shaharm and his men used to help us with the plowing and the planting. And once my sister got sick, he loaded her up onto his wyvern and brought her to the capital to see a doctor. He's the only one who ever cared about us countryfolk. He opened his heart to each and every one of us. He was a good man. Those dirty Crimeans are to blame. If they'd never come to Dayan, that battle wouldn't have happened, and Lord Shaharm would still be with us. Sister, I'm hungry. You're going to be alright. I'll find you something to eat in a little while. Just be patient. That soldier over there gave me this. Can I eat it? Don't be stupid. Throw that away right now. We'll starve to death before we take charity from the Crimean killers. What? My lady, the Crimean army is nearby. Run! You must escape and survive. We're gonna live. Even if we have to eat mud and weeds, we'll do it. And one day, we'll have our revenge on those bloodthirsty Crimeans. If I can't do it, my children will. And if they can't do it, my grandchildren will. We'll get them someday. I swear it. I have to go. Promise me, milady. You must go on for Lord Shaharm's sake. You mustn't get yourself killed. Sorry. I'm so sorry. Don't be. Mist. Ike. Are you alright? We've come a long way, haven't we? Do you think we can beat King Ashnard? Of course we can. We have to. If we lose, Crimea may never be rebuilt. What are we going to do, brother? I'm frightened. The medallion was my protection. Now that it's gone, my confidence has vanished. Mist. For as long as I can remember, I would talk to the medallion like I was talking to Mother. After Father died, I felt like I was talking to them both. Where could it have gone? We'll find it. And even though it's gone, Father and Mother are looking down on us and protecting us. You're right. I'm sorry. Father and Mother are in my heart. I've got you and everyone else at my side. So even without the medallion, I'm alright. Everything's going to turn out fine. I know it. That's the spirit. Now, Ike, Mist, if you're going to chat, why not go inside? If the snows are beginning to melt, it's cold out here. Or even if the snows are beginning to melt, it's cold out here. That makes a lot more sense. Oh, hi, Nasir. You're right. I do feel a bit cold. Shall we go back to the tent? Uh-huh. Let's go, Ike. You too, Nasir. Forgive me. Nasir? What's wrong? Hurry up. Of course. Even if he feels bad, we still have to kill him because he did a very bad thing. Let's see here. Just going into the convoy here. We have several things to give and take out of the convoy. This is probably the most I will ever use the convoy, ever. Let's see. You can keep that. We have the Sonic Sword, which is an incredible sword for Mia, because my Mia at least has pretty much the same magic as Strength, and the Sonic Sword has range 1 to 2, and uses magic to attack. So it's actually a pretty good weapon for Mia. Let's see here. Riz does not need the Recover. Instead, I'll take the Restore Staff out. I highly recommend you take that in this chapter, just to be on the safe side. Mordecai does not need a few of these items that he's had. Oscar can deposit the Steel Bow. I'll show you why in just a second. Ike, you can take out that Steel Sword that Mia deposited. Boyd, you do not need that Iron Bow, because both Boyd and Oscar are going to be getting new weapons that I'm going to buy right here in the armory. They have steel bows, put one on Boyd, and one on Oscar. Alright, they are ready to go. I'm going to try to get them both up to C rank in bows. Now we do have a ton of bonus experience, as you can see, about 2,400 worth. And it will only cost about 200 to level Ike up, but since I'm going to be using Ike a lot and everyone else is like level 15-ish, I'm not going to be using any bonus experience this time around. So without further ado, we're ready to leave base.